bulls from what was getting whacked on Dalal Street. Strong earnings lifted the stock and made a strong contribution to the major indices. But despite that, we still saw the Nifty end lower by over 25 points and moving closer towards the 7,500 mark. Sensex, that slipped further away from 25,000, losing over 80 points in the process. Banks got battered in trade, that index ending at its lowest level in 15 months. Anuj Singhal joining us to wrap up today's trading action. Anuj, volatility seems to be the only constant on Dalal Street these days.
Well, the market was bipolar today. Make no mistake about that. Yes, the Sensex and Nifty recovered courtesy Infosys, but it was hiding a lot more than it was revealing in today's trade. The Infy stock contributed 30 points and still the Nifty was down nearly 30 points. The Bank Nifty was sliding in trade. In fact, the Bank Nifty futures were down 300 points and you had the mid-caps underperforming again. So this has not been a good 2 or 3 days for the market, even though the intraday recoveries would suggest that the market could be near the bottom. Let's talk about some of the stocks then. Stock of the day, of course, clearly was Infosys, and that stock was up 6% or nearly 6% intraday, but ended up about 4.5%. In terms of heavyweight action, a lot of stocks corrected today, led by Reliance. That stock was leading the bulls for the last 3 or 4 days, but was down 1.5% today. ICICI Bank is now down 40% from its peak, and Larsen & Toubro made a new 52-week low, down about 2%. Look at some of the big Nifty losers today. Axis Bank, the cuts are really worrying now for a lot of people. 4% lower for Axis. Tata Motors was down 3%, and Ultratech Cement was down 2% as well. Some other stocks on the losing side, metal stocks. Tata Steel was down 3%, Hindalco 3%, and Vedanta was lower by about 2%. Some Nifty gainers, apart from Infosys, of course, included Lupin, which was up 3%, Asian Paints was up 2.5%, and Tech Mahindra was up about 2%. Outside the index, then, a lot of big losers in trade. That's really the broader market problem now. We had Jindal Steel down 7%, IDBI Bank down 6%, Subex down 5%. IDBI Bank this year in the first fortnight has corrected 26%. That's been the kind of fall that we have seen in the mid caps, and that really remains the bigger problem for the market now.
Thanks, Anuj, for joining us with us. That's the action from the